can order it, you can have it sent to your house. If you haven't done it yet, I can't really convince you, can I? You should just do it if you want to do it. If you're not familiar with me, I am Jaden. I am a street poet from Melbourne, Australia, and I will in future videos go into what street poetry is, but for now I just want to keep this video kind of brief and simple because I am conscious of the fact that I don't make too many YouTube videos, and there are simple reasons for this. I am a very busy person, I juggle a lot of things at once, but I do have myself a new camera and a microphone, so I am very prepared to carry on this video making into the future and hopefully take this channel in a new direction. And I hope that you guys come with me on the journey through independent publishing and underground writing and all things street poetry and everything else that we're going to go into in these next videos. I can talk more about those later, but for now I want to give you guys an update with what I've been doing recently because, like I said, I've been pretty busy. So I should probably start with saying that I recently got a new job. I am working in probably one of the biggest bookshops that we have in this state, which is in the heart of Melbourne City, and I'm absolutely loving this new job. I love meeting people who read books and working with people who like to read books. It's a dream come true working here. But of course it does take up a lot of my time. I'm working most days of the week often, and so I don't get as much time as I would like to work on other projects like my poetry book, which is called The Street Poet, that I am releasing later this year. I still don't have a date for you, I'm sorry, but I can talk more about that book release very soon. So I've been working in a bookshop, I've been working on this poetry book. What else have I been doing? Well, I mean, I recently got myself a cat. His name is Chai, and he's a ragdoll, and he's gorgeous, but he is needy. He's like a child, and I love him. I've also been doing a lot of film work lately. Like I mentioned, I've got a new camera and I've needed to test that out and do some things with it. So I actually have done some photography with my new camera that's going to feature in my street poetry book. I've also been working on some films, a book trailer with R.C. Waldun. He was directing this book trailer, and I'm going to release that book trailer before the release of my book. It was basically just my way of promoting the book and having a little fun with this release. I should also mention that it has been, well, it's now over a year since There's a Tale to This City was released. So last year I met Jay the author and R.C. Waldun, and the three of us wrote a book called There's a Tale to This City. We launched it on the 1st of September online on Instagram, and we had some incredible support with that release from you guys. It was such a life-changing experience to release my first book online during lockdown with those two guys. You know, it was such a great opportunity. I actually deferred and then dropped out entirely from my master's degree in publishing and writing so that I could pursue this project, and we finished the project, and it was exactly what we want it to be. It's a time capsule of our street adventures in Melbourne. It details the strangers that we met and the people that we would encounter and how it changed us as people, what wisdom we learned from listening to stories on the streets of Melbourne. We think it was a massive success because all that book ever strived to do was to be a time capsule of the memories and the adventures that Jay, R.C. Waldun and I had on the streets of Melbourne, meeting strangers and, learning wisdom from their stories and learning about ourselves in the process. It achieved that purpose. We're really happy with it. It was all just one big experiment to see if we could write a book in the time it took from our meeting till Jay's departure back to England, where he is now doing a bunch of crazy things. There's a Tale to the City is still available on Amazon. You can still buy it, you can order it, you can have it sent to your house. If you haven't done it yet, I can't really convince you, can I? You should just do it if you want to do it. It'd be nice if you did. I would really appreciate it if you did, because I had a lot of fun with it and I want to share that fun with you. You can still let us know what you think about it. We want to know what you think of our little project. We do feel really good about having, made people smile, and we've had some really amazing positive reviews. You can also request certain bookshops to stock in, to order There's a Tale to This City. Now that I work in a bookshop that does order independently published books, I know how the process works from behind the counter. It is possible, you just have to ask. It will probably cost a little bit more than sourcing the book from the original distributor. In our case, that would be Amazon, but you can do it. You can have a bookshop source independently published books like There's a Tale to This City and have them reserved for you. I do also have another book release that I can eventually talk about, which is a sequel, if you will, to There's a Tale to This City. We can't release the title yet, but Jay and I have been working on this for over a year now, and it's still not ready, but it will be ready when it's ready, and we will make announcements. When we have the details, we'll release the details to you, but that's coming in the future. But before that, of course, is my street poetry book. I'm going to release the cover of my poetry book soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that, because I'm really excited to share this cover with you guys. There's a bit of a story behind it, so I can't wait to share that with you. Before that, I've got to release this YouTube video, don't I? In some of my future videos, I'm going to talk about what street writing is. I'm going to raise the question whether it is worth going to university to study writing. An abstract thing, isn't it? Going to university to study how to write, to learn how to publish a book, to write. But I'm going to talk about whether that is a useful thing to do, whether it's worth doing. And I'm also going to talk about Banned Books Week, because that is coming up from the 18th to the 24th of September, I think. So I will have to make a video about that, and I'll have some more banned books to talk about with you. Anyway, thank you for sticking around and listening to me ramble, and I will see you soon. To see some of my works, visit Jaden Poetry on Instagram and go to my website, jadenlattard.com. Thanks for watching.